This is the National Video Journalist Network.
Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we've traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
Faithfully discharge my duties.
And to faithfully discharge my duties.
As supervisor.
As supervisor.
Of the great town of Islip.
Of the very great town of Islip.
To the best of my ability.
To the best of my ability.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
If someone had said to me 30 years ago that someday you're going to be working in government, I would have said, come on. At that point, 30 years ago, I was in the throes of working in my business. I had started it. And in 1992, there were 2 vacancies on the legislature. People had asked me, and I thought, well, maybe now's the time. Both my sons were in the business, and I saw that I could leave. I loved the legislature. I did that nearly 13 years. And because I had run a business, because I was, a legislator and knew the workings of county government, the party reached out and asked if I would run to be the treasurer.
Then in 2014, Islip Town Supervisor Tom Croce was elected to the New York State Senate, and Angie was asked to fill the vacant position.
I had to really think about it, but the pull to come back home, and that's how I feel. I've come back home to a town that I love, that I chose to raise my family in, and saw an opportunity to really effectuate changes in a positive way.
On March 1st, 2015, Angie became the first woman supervisor in the 330-plus year history of the town of Islip. But she doesn't dwell much on the historical significance of her achievement.
I never felt that I couldn't do what I wanted to do because I was a woman. However, having gotten into the political process, there was where I first came across that prejudice, if you will. You can see it sometimes in meetings. My chief of staff was a man, and there would be meetings that we would be sitting there on an issue with somebody, and they would be directing their comments to him rather than me.
Once sworn in, Angie had to get right to work.
There was a lot to be done. You hear a lot of this, we have to run government like a business. Well, I ran a business, and I do believe that. We had a review by Moody's, and we were rewarded because our bond rating went from AA1 to AAA, and we are one of only 2 towns on the entire island that have a AAA rating at this point. We had a major challenge that started before I got here, and that was the dumping scandal that took place at Roberto Clemente Park. It was most important to me that that be done quickly, but rightly, to make sure that we selected the right firm to do the cleanup, that we had the right environmental consultants working hand in hand with the DEC.
In addition to fighting for Islip residents, Angie also focused on increasing tourism to Islip. And some of the town's biggest attractions are right on the water.
You could be a tourist in the town of Islip for, a week and not see everything. The entire south shore boundary of the town of Islip is on the water, either the bay or the ocean. Let's start in the west. We've got a marina in West Islip, and it's a quiet beach. You can sit on that beach and you see the Robert Moses Causeway. And on a really busy, hot summer day, as you're sitting relaxing on the beach, you can see the bumper-to-bumper traffic on the causeway and say, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. And there's a lot happening in Central Islip now. We've got the ducks, obviously, they've been there, and they bring a lot to the area.
Also bringing a lot to the area is Islip MacArthur Airport, which services over 2 million commercial passengers a year.
We're the only town that has a commercial airport. The Long Island MacArthur Airport is a tremendous economic generator. You can get any place in the country and out of the country, out of Islip. Anyone who's had the airport experience at Long Island MacArthur Airport is great. But the common cry is we want more flights.
After being appointed town supervisor, Angie was eventually elected town supervisor. And after decades of public service, she's not planning on slowing down.
Just thrilled to have the opportunity to share my passion, to be a partner and move forward with an agenda of trying to make this town the best it could possibly be. The residents deserve no less.